The trolley problem is a thought experiment where a runaway trolley is rushing towards 5 people in one track, but you have an option to pull a switch and divert the trolley to a track with only one person. Quick, do you pull the switch? Most people would say they would pull it, as 5 lives are greater than 1. But what if instead of pulling a switch, there's only one track with 5 people, and you have the option to push one large fellow off a bridge and stop the trolley? Would you do it? The math of the situation has not changed. It is still 1 life for 5. But when the problem is rephrased in this way, many people change their minds. This problem is often used by philosophy professors to illustrate that people think the act of pushing someone to their death is worse than pulling a switch that will cause a death. As the philosophy class goes on, increasingly complex variations of the trolley problem are brought up, including what if a single person on the track was your best friend? What if this single person is a cancer researcher who might find a cure? What if the 5 people are Nazis? These problems are meant to make the students think, but its overuse has caused students, or at least the ones I hang out with, to see it as a joke, and they try to one-up each other and create the funniest versions of the trolley problem. Here are 10 of the best ones, and I believe you will agree that none of them are the results of normal perception, behavior, or social interaction. There is a trolley coming, and you can't see anyone on the tracks, but you never know how many people could be around the corner. Should you push the large fellow just in case? You are tied to the track, and on the other track are 5 people. How do you convince the person at the switch to spare you? There are 3 switches. 2 of them have no effect. You can choose to pull one. After you make your choice, one of the switches is revealed as false. Do you change your choice? There are 2 people who can each pull their own switch, but they have no way of communicating with one another. If nobody pulls a switch, 5 people will die. If one person pulls the switch, nobody dies. But if both people pull the switch, 10 people die. Do you pull your switch? You traveled back in time to before trolleys were invented, but a super advanced trolley AI followed you. There are 5 people on the track, but if you pull a switch, the trolley will kill the person who will go on to invent trolleys. And if they die, all trolley problems will have never happened. Do you pull the switch? There is an unknown number of people on the tracks, but you do know that each time you pull the switch, the number of people in the path of the trolley is cut in half if the previous number is even. But if it's odd, the number of people is tripled and 1 person is added. How many times do you pull the switch? You can pull the switch and save the person, but if you do, the trolley won't go through the super cool loop-de-loop. You have the usual setup, except you can send the trolley down a 3rd path where another person will have the same options as you do. There is someone who frequently takes a bridge over a trolley track. Do you feed them so that one day they will be large enough to stop a runaway trolley? A person is rushing down a track where he might run over 5 trolleys, but you can choose to pull a switch and then the person will only run over 1 trolley. What do you do as a trolley making an educated choice? If you have any funny trolley problems, share them in the comments. I find them strangely amusing. Here are some links to videos explaining the concepts in the mathematical jokes. Thanks for watching.